Hey, what's up guys? Widge the Wiz here. Today I'm going to be working on my CBR600 F4i and I'm going to be installing a hydraulic brake light switch for the rear brake. Now, these CBR600 F4i's were a little bit of an older bike and they came with the traditional, I don't know what to call it, it was like kind of like a plunger with a spring attached to the rear brake lever. But what we're going to do is we're going to be swapping it out with a hydraulically actuated switch, and this goes right on top of the brake cylinder. Alright, here are the tools you're going to need. Alright, so the first thing you're going to want to do is unplug the original switch from this plug here on the frame. Now, an easy way to get this off is I just take a knife blade, and there's a little tab up inside, and if you just press that up, you should be able to pull the switch out. Just like that. So the reason why we wanted to take out the old switch is because we want to make this look super clean, right? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut the wires off of the old switch and we're going to solder the connectors of the new switch to those, and we're gonna reuse, so essentially we're reusing the original plug and harness. It'll look super clean when we're done. I'm super excited for that. So the next thing we're gonna do is cut off the wires for the old plug. Now I'm gonna be super liberal with how much wire I keep in case we make a mistake. We can always trim it back a little bit later. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the hydraulic switch and I'm actually going to cut off the connectors that came with it since we're not going to use them for my purposes. Bing, they're gone. Alright, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my auto sizing wire strippers and I'm going to strip all 4 of the wires. And like so. Next, I'm gonna warm up my soldering iron and we're gonna solder these together. Polarity does not matter since with these types of switches, so don't worry. You shouldn't have any concerns about which wire you solder to which. Shouldn't matter. Alright, go ahead and use your soldering iron to solder your new switch to the old connector. The next thing you're going to want to do is take your 14mm socket and wrench and remove the bolt from the top of the cylinder here. And take both washers and set this bolt aside. You won't need it anymore, but good to keep around. Next, take your new switch and thread the first washer on. These come in the kit. And then put the second one on the bottom and thread it through the hole. Take a 14mm wrench and snug that down. Alright, now let's put this switch back together so that it looks nice. There we go. And now we can plug it back in and test it. This cable's a little bit long, but we'll zip tie it down and make it look good. Alright guys, well after about an hour's worth of work, the brake light switch is installed and it's working great. Something that you can definitely tackle within, you know, say a Saturday afternoon. Very easy to do, but a lot of benefit as well. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I know I've been away for a little bit, but I plan on posting videos more frequently at this point. I hope you've enjoyed this and at least learned something. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.